Hello. Hi, hon.
Hey.
We're back. I've been feeling a little sick, headache, and I took some pills, but I'm good now. I think. I don't know why. I'm not sick. I just, yeah. How about you? How you feeling?
I'm fine.
We were going to do this podcast in front of the Christmas tree in the living room, but I'm too lazy to switch up the equipment. And plus, the kids are still playing video games in front of the TV. But you still want to go? No?
Nope, that's fine.
No, we
Right
good
here.
right here. We good right here. So, welcome back, guys. Talo Falava. And welcome back to the Growin Samoan podcast. Malo Lele, Aloha, Yerana, Bula Vinaka. Um, yeah. How you been, baby?
Good, good.
And today's topic, podcast and topic today is pretty much gonna be about. I don't know what did we decide to talk about? Christmas tips, Christmas tips,
You have the agenda.
Christmas tips. Well, there's no agenda. We're just going with the flow here, people. That's how we do it. um, we got a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and I just want to just say that this journey is had its ups and downs, and I don't know. Today I'm just in one of those slumpy moods where you just because I'm getting all fat and I've been eating too much from the Thanksgiving holidays, and now it's overflowing into the Christmas holidays, and I can't get out of bed. Motivation is low, and but I got ideas. Yeah. What do you call this? New Year's resolutions. Resolutions.
Yep, yep.
I'm just being lazy, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna push it into New Year's," but that's not the way to do it. But I'm only human, right? Oh well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get excited for the future, get excited for the New Year's, and this is real life, people. I don't care. This is what we do here.
Yeah, just looking forward
We
to
conversate.
new
Chalanoa.
and brighter things this coming new year. So,
Yeah,
out with the old, in with the new.
yeah. You can't be a you can't be a Tigger all your life. Sometimes there's gonna be days when you're gonna be an Eeyore. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Woohoo!
We need a poo. If you guys know we need a poo, there's a good saying. You don't want to be an Eeyore, you want to be a Tigger. And I love being a Tigger when you're full of energy, but I think it's because of my health. When I don't eat right, when I don't exercise,
Well, yeah.
I just turn into an Eeyore. And the damn freaking holidays always does this for me, to me. But I need to bounce back like Tigger's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't understand that. So,
You did nice with the fale, hun. Our house, our home. It's decorated pretty nice here.
yeah, I had the boys help.
Well, you guys can't see it on the video because we're on our kitchen table, but in the living room, everything's all decorated. Got a nice Christmas feel to it, and it looks good. You did a good job, and we did it the frugal, fabulous way. How did we do that, baby? Or how'd you do that?
Well, we've saved a lot of decorations over the
Yeah,
years.
you dig out you
Chris-
save your decorations,
Yes.
and you dig them all out, and you reuse them again,
Mm-hmm.
and you make sure the kids don't break all the ornaments, and so you can reuse them for the next day. And I know that's hard if you got the little ones or pets.
Yeah.
Remember Toa? We used to have a cat named Toa.
Yeah.
He used to tear all the Christmas ornaments, throw them off the tree with his claws. He used to climb up the tree
Yeah, in the
in the
middle.
middle, like it was a real tree. Yeah, that was crazy.
And go hit all the balls
I
down.
know.
Yeah.
All right, so welcome back, you guys. Thank you for tuning in once again to another episode of the Growin Samoan podcast here, where we just talk about everything life, and just following us on our journey of to reach financial independence and the real deal. This is the real deal, Holyfield, where we just talk, conversate about things that can help you out in your life financially. Try to still encourage everybody to keep pushing and keep working hard and focusing on the dream that you have. Everybody has that dream.
Yep.
And hopefully you guys can take away something from this podcast. And just have fun, kick it, listen to us, have a good time, relax, enjoy a couple of wine, yeah. And we just did an ad for the buzz driving. You probably heard it in the beginning. It was like a holiday
It's just a charity ad.
Promotion, and I was like, oh, this is cool. The
It's just putting out awareness of, especially with the holidays, you're
about
traveling.
about buzz driving.
Yep. If you're drinking, definitely don't drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I remember we were at years ago. We were at I think it was a New Year's Mass, and I remember the Faifeal, that means the preacher. At the end of his sermon, he just said, "I tell everybody," and he was a Samoan priest at St. Anne's in Tacoma.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I tripped because he's like, I say this every year because it was a New Year's Mass. We were there, at midnight. And he said, he just played simple. He just said, I say this to you guys every year at the end of my Mass. Just be safe. Don't drink and drive.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, just like that.
Yeah.
And we had this charity ad in the beginning of this podcast, and you probably only hear it on the podcast side of it. You won't hear it on YouTube because YouTube they just plays the videos.
Mm-hmm.
So by the way, once again, don't forget to if you haven't, please, it's going to help us out so much. Leave a review, rate, and subscribe on iTunes or on our YouTube channel. And we got something new, babe. So all you Growing Samoan listeners out there, if you want, check this out. If you want to leave a voicemail, you can do that now. You have to go to anchor.fm, and it's free. You sign up free. I don't even know if you have to sign up, but if you just go to anchor.fm and you click on our podcast, Growin Samoan, there's an option where it says leave a voicemail. And if you have like your earbuds on or something with a mic, you can just click it and you can just leave us a voicemail of anything you want to say. If it's a question, if it's a comment, and guess what? If you do that, we'll play it,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure we'll have some voicemails on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's another option for you guys to, if you guys want to be heard or if you want to just be a part of this Growin Samoan community. Yeah, there's the voicemail option too, and there's been plenty of comments left on our YouTube page, on our iTunes, on the iTunes page.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
And yeah, we really appreciate it because the whole point of this is to help encourage our people and people who can relate, people of all walks, all colors. That guess what, people? We know that the damn government and the school systems is a joke, and they have taught us nothing that can help. I'm going in on them. They have taught us nothing that can help us out because about
life.
Nothing financially.
Yeah,
that's
financial.
Right. Financially.
I mean,
and that's what this podcast is all about. Is to just spread the information. That's all we're doing. Sharing our journey, spreading information, and just conversation about things that we think that are needed in the Samoan household or the Polynesian and any other household out there, if you can all relate. And this podcast right now, this episode is pretty much a laid back one.
Yeah, it's a pretty blah one.
Yeah, because we do whatever we want on our podcast,
Yeah. Well, Christmas is about a week and a half away.
Yeah.
And
2019.
I know everybody's getting prepared to be with families and cooking and yeah, we're still trying to get over Thanksgiving. We ate a lot.
Yeah.
And we'll be eating more.
For real. And What I did though is I did have some things I did want to talk about that I felt was important because in what I have put down for like what I want to do in our podcast is to talk about first of all, if we have guests, we conversate with our guests and we do all that good stuff and learn things about our guests and what they know, what they can help us and teach us about. And we got some guests lined up. I got the this video thing that I'm trying to tweak and make it tight. But if you're listening and I've talked to you and I've sent you messages and I said, hey man, I want you on the podcast, and if you're listening to this, there's gonna be, I think it's Zoom. We're gonna use the Zoom app where we'll have video. All you gotta do is use your phone, and we're gonna have these guests that I told them I want them to be on this podcast um, via the internet. We're gonna have a video, and then we can record all the audio and everything because a lot of people are in different states. A lot of people are spread out around the world, and it's not easy for us to get together. But people who are local, it's easy, like my man Law and Sosi and his beautiful wife Sosi, they're local.
Yep.
And like who else did we have? Anna, Paulo and DJ OMG, they came visit. Paulo was here last week.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they visited again.
Yeah,
Him
they
and
came
Leo.
back for their birthdays.
Yeah.
They came to celebrate their birthdays,
Yeah.
and
They
they
were-
just left and went back home
Yeah.
on Monday.
They were on previous episodes and have great things to talk about.
By the way, happy birthday, Paulo. Today's his official birthday.
Today? Today is what day is today?
December 14th.
December 14th. Oh, big up. Big shout out to the birthday boy.
Yes, he is a
You know.
quarter now. He's
Yeah.
25 cents.
25? Oh, what? I remember when I had my first beer.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're partying it up down in Long Beach, California with the family.
Yeah,
today,
and
so.
all. Speaking of, he can drink. I mean, he be living that
He lives the Jaeger
that
life.
Jaeger. That Jaeger. So speaking of drink, don't forget, listen to that ad about Buzz driving. Don't drink and drive, y'all. I know how it is, but I've been a DD a lot of times, designated driver. I've been a DD.
For me.
And that's because here's a tip. Like sometimes if you don't want to go hang out, you don't feel like drinking, but all the family and friends are like, come on, yeah, come. Then you know what? Strap the boots on and be the designated driver, be the hero, and just go hang out and crack up and laugh at everybody who's, drunk and and intoxicated. And,
Those are a lot of fun too,
Yeah.
watching the drunk folks. So
yeah. And the tip is to get everybody out of the bar before the bar closes, because that's when all the drama happens.
and out of the parking lot.
That's when everybody be puffing their chests up and trying to beat each other up. Oh man, that's crazy. And that's what it is. That's what alcohol does, Beating my chest. So, moving on. There's a big thing going on. Excuse me. And we all know the big news. Didn't really touch up on it last podcast, but the measles outbreak in Samoa, because this is the Growin Samoan podcast. We're going to talk about that, and especially because it's Christmas time and there's been a lot of families who have lost children due to this sad, measles outbreak. And I have some things I saved here that I'm going to go through while I find it. You could talk about something, honey.
You weren't ready.
No, I'm getting into it right now. It's in my phone. I'm just bringing them up. No, not that one. That's something else.
I mean, I know that a lot of it has happened in independent Samoa right now. To us, it's Western, but I know that there has been a recent case with American Samoa, which hits a little bit closer to home for me, since we still have family that's still back home. But I mean, it's just really sad seeing what's going on.
Yeah, so I got the Wikipedia up here for the 2019 Samoa Measles Outbreak, and I'm gonna just read a little bit of it. The 2019 Samoa Measles Outbreak began in September 2019. As of the 14th of December, there were 5,100 confirmed cases of measles and 72 deaths out of a Samoan population of 201,316 people. So over 2% of the population has been infected. Now, the death toll, 72.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just sad. Condolences, our love to all the families out there in Samoa. And
Yeah.
this isn't American Samoa. This is Samoa.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, everybody in Upolu. And Savai'i too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's very sad when you hear about children, just getting sick and catching a disease and passing. Because we're parents, we have children, and that's the last thing I've ever want anything happens to my children. But it happens, and this is a big thing in the world today, and it's from our people. It's happening to our people
Right.
in Samoa, back home on the rock. And I'm gonna read a little bit more. Let's see here. The breakdown of it is pretty much this. This is in Wikipedia. Uh, the outbreak has been attributed to a sharp drop in measles vaccination from the previous year in 2018. Two infants died shortly after receiving measles vaccinations, and this was picked up by anti-vaccine groups and used to stoke vaccine fears on social media, causing the government to suspend its measles vaccination program. The cause of the death the cause of death in 2018 incident was incorrect preparation of the vaccine by two nurses who mixed vaccine powder with expired anesthetic instead of the appropriate diluent. Following the incident, the government temporarily stopped its vaccination program. However, the incident caused many Samoan residents to lose trust in the healthcare system. So,
So
yeah.
all in all, because of the two deaths that occurred in 2018, basically just mishandled, preparations
Hmm.
before getting vaccinated, and when they suspended everything, pretty much, this is kind of what happened when they suspended that program. A year later, they're dealing with the consequences of stopping
Yeah, it's sad
vaccines.
because, the story about it is, it was just mistakes by two nurses, and they
Um,
caused the deaths of, the two infants, and that spread fear.
Yeah. And
It
that's
spread
understandable to
fear.
any parent
Yeah.
if they see something that happened. But nobody really knew the cause
Yeah.
of it, and it was probably something hidden.
No, that's the cause. It says right here the cause was the
Yeah.
the
No, no, no. I
nurses
meant
mixed
at
it.
that time when they suspended the program, they had to investigate for
Yeah.
to figure out what happened.
Well, it's
So,
saying right here that because of the anti-vaccine groups,
hmm
they use that storyline to put fear on social media, and they said that's what caused the government to suspend the vaccination program is these anti-vaccine. That means these people who are against the vaccines putting on social media, and you know how it is nowadays. The social media, it rules the world. So if one thing goes viral, and you're not educating yourself, and you're letting that fear get into your mind, and you're not really doing the research yourself, then that's what's going to happen. This a big old measles outbreak because of fear. You know, all they have to do is just educate yourself. That's what we talked about the last podcast. Number one, it can not only help in our growing Samoan tips, but in anything in life. If you have to educate yourself in anything you do, you want to learn, you want to do, you want to educate yourself. So instead of listening to and watching these little fake videos on on Facebook, and I see a lot of those too, where they're like, "Oh my gosh, don't drink this water because this is what's happening in Walmart." Blah.
Yeah, I bypass a lot of
Those are
that.
yeah, people who look people on Facebook when you're posting that stuff, you're posting it because you're looking at one little video and you're not even doing the research of what it really is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if it's real, if
and you're
it's not.
and you're just gonna automatically easy and share it. You press the share button, and then it's fake news, and it's gonna put fear, and people are gonna do something silly and dumb like not get your kids vaccinated because you're gonna listen to a damn stupid fool on Facebook, on social media, who's just reposting these negative things about something that's not negative. And this is what happened because if these families will just continue to get vaccinated, man, there wouldn't be no measles outbreak. And the bottom line is, it's Christmas time, and instead of mourning the deaths of your children, it's sad, man. It's just sad. But this is what you gotta do in life. You gotta live and learn. I'm gonna read a little bit more here because this is pretty cool. That I thought the government response. So, a state of emergency was declared on November 17th. Um, School closures, all that, blah 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 blah. December 2nd, 2019, the government imposed a curfew. Okay, and then blah blah blah. No, well, let's go to the international response. So this is a world. This hit the world like it's on CNN and everything about the measles outbreak in Samoa, and because that happened to our people, America got scared. Everywhere, the UK got scared. They all got scared. They're like, holy shit! I can't believe there's a measles outbreak. We better not let that shit happen here and where we're at. And that caused everybody to, in other countries to step their game up, but they learn from our people in Samoa. So Australia first responded on the 4th of November and has since sent a team. And then New Zealand sent 12 nurses and 3,000 vaccination doses to Samoa in mid-November. And then sent additional blah, blah, blah. Um, the UK, United Kingdom, and Israel sent medical teams to Samoa. That's pretty cool. Hawaii sent a medical mission of 75 doctors and nurses for 2 days, the beginning of the outbreak. American Samoa declared a measles outbreak and closed public schools on December 10th. UNICEF has sent 110,500 vaccines to Samoa. Tonga and Fiji have also declared states of emergency. Um, the World Bank gave $3.5 million grant to support the response to the outbreak, and another 9.3 million grant over the next 5 years to improve the health system. The World Bank. So since this is a financial education podcast, um, let me just tell you what the World Bank is. The World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans, so it gives loans out and grants to governments of poorer countries for the purpose of pursuing capital projects. The World Bank for it helps out, poor countries.
Yeah.
In this case, Samoa is a poor country. Samoa is considered a third world country. Um, and the World Bank, listen, y'all, the World Bank hooked it up, and they gave 3.5 million to support the response, and another 9.3 for the next 5 years to improve. So that's a big amount of money that can help out. So big ups to the World Bank, for doing that for Samoa. And this is just a life lesson. I hope this man, it's just crazy how social media and the fear can just cause something as big as this, you know. And prayers and condolences, in this time, this holiday, to all the families out there, and people. If you're listening, people, who have You know, relatives out there, big ups to you guys, and prayers out to all y'all in these holidays. That's pretty much what I got on the information. And if you want to know more about it, yeah, Google that shit. Educate yourself, people. Don't just go on. Don't just keep scrolling up your feed and listening to all these other people. But yeah, sometimes you got to dig in your own uh, work and studies. So yeah, it's just crazy. It's big news, and it has to be something that we talk about here on the Growin
It
Samoan
has to be
podcast.
addressed.
It
So.
has to be addressed. And man, yeah, it's just sad. I feel I feel sad for the kids, man, the children, the babies. It's just yeah. It's, but you just got to keep moving on, and all you can do is send out your love and your prayers to your loved ones, and just keep pushing on. Be positive. Keep your spirits uplifted in this time. And our people are strong. You got to have a strong mind, a strong heart. To keep moving on and proceeding to live for your future and your children's future.
Right.
Right? You got to keep putting the positives in. Um, with that being said, we're gonna, you know, move off of that subject because that's depressing me right now. I'm getting sad. All those children. Yeah. You? Hello?
What?
Are you getting sad?
Yeah. It's, of course.
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
Are you
instead of
there? Hello?
what's our next? Oh, but yeah, I mean, it's a very sad subject. It's what's going on in the world right now, and um, all we can do is have thoughts and prayers. So
Now I got this list of I just went to this is Christmas money saving tips. And is there's a few things I like on there, and there's a few things I don't like. Let's I'm gonna just kind of name out something that can help out um, Christmas time right now for people. And I don't like to spend anything. I'm a Grinch when it comes to my money. So what about you?
I'm a spender.
Yeah, you like to.
I buy everything.
No, no, no.
Well,
How's this gonna work?
not.
How are we gonna make it work to be frugal
Well, to be honest, I can
during
tell
the
you,
Christmas holiday?
I am not as spendthrifty as I was a couple of years ago. I can tell you that.
Now we got some tips though. And this is from our lives, our journeys, and maybe you can relate to it. The number one thing that I start digging on, I start liking is which you can tell them more about, hun, is the Black Friday sales,
Hmm.
but not going in, like using Amazon, right?
Mm-mm.
What?
Anywhere.
What do you mean?
Everywhere has online though. You can go to Kohl's, you can go to Walmart, you can go.
Oh, okay. Well, tell them more about it, because you're the one who does it. I don't even shop. I ain't
Yeah, I
buying
mean,
anything.
a lot of people shop on Amazon, but if you have a specific store that you like to buy stuff from, that you would usually like go into the store to buy, you can just go on their like online website. Like I did a lot of mine on Walmart.
I
At
think
Walmart.com actually. So
the Black Friday sales are always good deals.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can find some really good ones. I know I did. So Walmart's got like a pickup thing now. So you just place your order
Yeah.
when it's ready. You just go in and you go to this. You show
Mhm.
them your ID, scan your barcode, and you know what? You just pick it up and get in your car.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I mean, what I mean is saving money.
Yeah.
Like if you want to buy Christmas presents, do it ahead of time and
Hmm.
get prepared for those Black Friday sales, which everybody probably does already. But
And Cyber Monday is also a good one,
Cyber Mondays,
which is
that's
the
the
Monday after Black Friday.
mm-hmm.
So, but
Save some money, y'all.
yeah, instead of doing last minute Christmas shopping and going
Yeah,
to the store, which I am guilty of, I've done that. I would procrastinate till the last minute. But
you can
a good thing is to save
you
ahead
can
of
knock
time.
off 50 to 70%
Yeah, you can save a lot of
by
money
just
just
you
by.
buying your Christmas presents during the Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, and nowadays it's all online. Like
Yeah.
you don't even gotta go into the crazy ass stores and have a stampede trample over you at Walmart. Like they keep showing every year, they keep showing those videos. But you just do it online, right, babe?
Well, a lot of places are e-commerce now, so
Mm,
everything is online, delivered to your door or picked up at the local store. It's you really, they've made it so easy for us to be lazy,
straight up.
and pretty much convenient.
Convenience. This way, it'll save you time and money. You
Hmm.
know, and that's the biggest thing in our lives is saving your time and saving some money.
Yes.
Because a lot of people, I never really did that either. The Black Friday thingy. But
Yeah.
no, you know why? Because to me, I felt like that's stupid. Why would I want to go into a Walmart or whatever, wait in line and fight for one thing? It's just wasting time. You don't have time, and to get like something that's like, yeah, it's a good deal, 50
People do it.
50% off. But
People do it.
yeah, I know. But nowadays, it's worth it. Why? Because all you gotta do is go online and just click. Oh, I want that. Click, 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 click. You don't have to do anything but use your damn finger and click away, and you're saving some money and you're getting some nice presents. But you know, that's like the number one tip, I guess, because a lot of our listeners, we're still learning. We're slowly diving into frugalness, being frugal fabulous, and this is a way that can help you out because you want to save some money, And Christmas is all about giving, but we're so brainwashed into the consumer world where we're blowing away thousands of dollars just in this time, and the consumers, I mean these companies know what they're doing. They're gonna throw all these, damn stupid commercials at you, all these ads. Oh, you want to buy this brand new car, and you want to
Mm.
all the holiday ads,
Yep.
with the Christmas, spirit. Man, they using the church to try and sell them, make some money. That's what it is. But if you stick to your roots and understand the real true meaning of Christmas, it's all about giving. We celebrate Christmas if you're Christian, which we are, because we celebrate that's the birth of Jesus Christ. You know, it's not the birth of some fat dude coming down the chimney and shooting out Xbox 360s out his movie.
Mhm.
you know, so but that's what it is, and we're slowly just trying to help ease the pain on Christmas because we don't want people to go crazy and start fighting with each other because of finances. We're trying to help y'all out, people. Play it smart, you know what I'm saying? Be frugal with it. So here's some things that I'm gonna run through that I think I like, and I'm gonna ask you if you like it too, hun. All
Okay.
right. So, what about this one? Agree, gift opt out with other grown-ups.
Hmm.
That means that you agree to not give gifts with other grown-ups, not children. Yeah,
Well, I think that would only apply if you were doing like a secret Santa with your families.
I think so. Yeah.
Doesn't apply to us. It's just us and our children. But
No, no, no. Do you don't want to agree with that?
With what?
With that, me and you.
No, you owe me a present.
Damn, I tried to get away with that
It
one.
didn't say it didn't say husband and wife. It said
Oh,
adults.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
spouses are a different category.
Okay, what about this one? Agree a present price cap
Hmm. A
with
lot of people
everyone
do
in
that.
family. Yeah,
Everybody does that. A lot of people put like $25
yeah.
is the minimum or the max for a gift. That makes
That's a
sense.
brilliant idea, and people do that. We did it before with
Hmm.
our CEs. That's the Secret Santas with other big old families.
Safe.
CEs, but yeah, CEs. And thanks for the correction. And it helps out,
Hmm.
because you're not blowing away all this money. There's a limit, and that's what it's all about: budgeting, having
Yeah,
a limit.
we did like gift baskets
Yeah.
for family gift baskets, and there was a price tag
Hmm.
on it, and it was perfect. Everybody loved it. So
What about this one? I guess this one is for like shoppers in general. Like this one says, work out a maximum budget and stick to it.
yeah,
So
well,
that
yeah.
helps out too. Yeah.
Well, if we're going to do Christmas shopping for all of us, we have one number,
Hmm.
and we can't exceed it.
Got it. Yeah.
So,
That of course that makes sense. Have a maximum budget and be like, no, that's it.
hmm.
And then you just figure out gifts. And here's our tip. This is what we do, and this is fun. Because it's very inexpensive, but it's fun, and it's all about giving. And it's the thought that counts. Teaching your children about what giving really means. And what we do is sometimes, some years, we do the Dollar Tree um, Christmas shopping.
Yep.
And
You give the kids, I guess you could say like $10 each.
no, it's fun. It's so we have 7 in our family.
Yeah.
So what we do is we all go to Dollar Tree. That's the dollar store out here in the Northwest. And we got all the little ones. Our older ones, they got money. So all they need is $7
Hmm.
or $6. Because all they got to do is buy each member a present. And the Dollar Tree, they got some good stuff up in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've
yeah.
gotten some really good presents for
Uh,
my kids, which
Yeah.
is quite funny.
Yeah. And it's only $1. It's only $1.
Yeah, and so they get to pick out for their brothers,
Yeah.
and then the same goes for for
Yeah.
us, and they pick us out a gift.
Yeah. So,
I think my favorite one
yeah.
was my middle child. He bought me a wine glass,
Yeah.
and that was quite the funniest
I
thing
can sit up here.
because
Yeah, I mean it's so funny.
they know you.
because-
Like you would have never known that your kids know you.
Exactly. It's the thought that counts of what the gift is and who
Yeah.
it came from,
Yeah.
and you
So
like
they think about
Yeah.
okay, I'm getting this for whoever,
yeah
and it's you think you think they don't know, but
Yeah.
it's quite amusing. Like a hairbrush or for me,
anything yeah
like just things that they know that I use
and
and I never think that they pay attention.
and it's so funny and it's so inexpensive. It's not you don't have to think that you have like you need $1 million to make people happy. That's the one thing that our podcast we'd like to teach, and part of that fire community, where money doesn't bring happiness. It just makes your life easier. But if you think money is gonna make you happy, then you're completely wrong. That's not it doesn't make you happy.
Money can't buy happiness, but
No.
it can make your life a little easier.
Yeah, and that's all. Like for instance, this Dollar Tree. Well, do that this year. I want you guys to try that. And what? And you just do that, and you get what? What happened? Does he need help?
No, I think it's looking for something.
And then it's all cheap. It's inexpensive, and the thought of your children being able to give you gifts, it makes them feel good because they know that I can get them this gift, and it's so funny. It's like fun. It's so funny, and yeah, that's what we do because it's pretty. The Dollar Tree, they got a lot of good stuff, and it's inexpensive, and it's so funny. It's full of that idea is filled with love, and when you open up them presents, we just be cracking up.
Right.
You know. Yeah. You need help? Yeah, he's got it. It's over there behind the thing.
Okay, take that in the front.
It's behind the radio.
Take it in the front and then come get the mouse.
Yeah. All right. So that's our tip. You know, try that out, you guys. You know, it's pretty fun. If you have children, I think it's good if you have a big family with children. We got 5 boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our two older ones they're adults now. They both got jobs. So you know, but the little ones, you know, it works for them. You know, they can have some money and you know they got money too. We start teaching them about saving up some money and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. There's a couple more things here. What about this one? Send a lot electronic Christmas cards. Yeah. How you like that one?
Yeah. I don't send cards, people. That isn't a tradition that I've ever done. So.
I don't either. We don't do that.
But there are people that send out photo cards and they send out actual Christmas cards.
Yeah.
They enjoy that. Just sending it electronically will save you that postage and material.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a frugal win right there.
Yeah.
This one says only wrap a few of the kids' presents, put the rest in a pillowcase sack. That's a weird one. It's like you Santa or whatever. That's like just slapping a bow on it and be like, here you go. That's what's up, though. I could dig that. Collect pine cones to make decorations, garlands, and wreaths.
Yeah, that's if you're big on decorations and stuff for your house and whatnot.
Yeah, just go outside, get some pine cones, y'all. You know, you ain't got to buy them fake ones.
We have a lot here in Washington State.
Oh, yeah. If you're in Washington State, it's nothing. Yeah. You got to fight with them squirrels out there to get them pine cones, though.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know that I wouldn't think of it as a frugal idea, but I know everybody wraps up presents. Before I did that one, remember that one Christmas? So I thought it was fun. I got it I found it somewhere online. But it made it interesting when you wrap up presents and you know how your kids always go down and they count how many gifts that they have. And that's mine. So what I did is I bought a gift wrap paper for each kid. Like all of the gifts wrapped in this wrapper was specifically for this kid.
Yeah.
And then, so I put no names. There's no names. And the only way that they know it was theirs is because I would take the wrapper, I cut up a piece of the wrapper, fold it, and put it all the way at the bottom of that person's stocking. So when it was time to open presents, they had
Now you're getting into that Martha Stewart.
Yeah. No,
podcast.
This was just a fun. No.
I liked it, though. They liked it, too.
It was just fun because they had no idea whose was whose, and it was kind of it was driving them nuts. And then they finally figured out, I told them how it worked, and then they all looked in their stocking and found the wrapper, and so they got to get all the color. So every present that matched that wrapper was that person's. That was funny. And
I thought that was cool. I was like, where's all the name tags? What's it?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm doing it this way this year. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I remember the kids went and looking. They were like, Mom, there's no name tags. I'm like, right. You guys have to wait till Christmas.
Mm-hmm. All right, Martha. Tyler Stewart.
I just thought that was that's an enjoyable way.
Well, here's another tip too. What we do is we buy a fake tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my
because you can reuse it every year. And damn, the trees they got nowadays, they be looking realer than real. I mean, if you want the smell of it, the real pine smell, then buy them pine cones. Or get real pine cones and
that's what people do.
And put it in a basket and put it around the house. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we had one that we had to get rid of. We had that one for almost 10 years.
Oh yeah. Because we moved, and when it was in the storage, it was all like hella spiders were in it. So we're like, nah, we're dumping you. We got to get a new one.
We lost some parts too.
And we got a new one, and it was only like $40. Like 40, was it $40?
Yeah. Oh, I mean
49, 40 was. But it was and it was a 6.5 foot tree, and it's beautiful, and
Yeah.
it came with lights too.
It's pre-lit.
It's pre lit, and the arms. It comes in 3 pieces, so it's so easy to put together. You ain't got to put all the damn branches together like our old one. And it's like I was like, damn, okay, technology is it's getting better every year, and
Right.
it can't it's pre lit too, and it was so much cheaper than our old tree, but our old tree was like 7.5 feet.
Yeah. I loved the old
But we
tree.
didn't need that big of a tree.
I
This one's
loved it
perfect though.
because I never had to really put it
Yeah.
up. It was the boys. That was
So
the tradition.
so get a fake tree, man. I mean, if you like the traditional route, there's another way you can in this blog here it says buy a Christmas tree with roots so it can be used again next year. What the hell does that mean? You got to plant that bad boy?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
People do that?
Or you can pot it. Yeah.
And where you gonna put it at?
Well, if you have a house, you can put it in your backyard. I'm just telling you, that's how it's done.
That's crazy. People have a Christmas tree all year round.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's insane. But we just go with the fake ones, Big ups to them Chinamen out there in China producing them Christmas trees. Yeah, no, that's about it. And I think that's all I got. Really, there's more. If you have any ideas that could contribute to this episode of Christmas frugalness, hey, I like that Christmas frugalness. Tips that can help out. The bottom line is this: it's all about as a Christian and for the Christmas holidays, right, hun? We try to preach. It's all about giving and not receiving. And we don't want you to give by breaking your bank account and suffering and, just because you want to get your spoiled ass kid what they're crying for. You had to teach your kids. About,
They're very expensive.
yeah, about money first. That's what we're preaching in this podcast. Once they understand money, they understand that if they want something, they got to go work for it. And that's how we... That's mom and dad can only do so much and provide so much and buy so much.
I mean, everything's technology nowadays. So of course the kids, everything they cater to is video games, techie laptops on whatever. Yeah. But man, it's buku bucks.
It's expensive.
And we even had one child ask us for something that was like $500.
Yeah, it's because he's a PC guy.
He's a computer whiz.
And he said, "Is it limited 500?" I said, "Hell no!" I said, "If you want something like that, you're gonna have to get your ass to a job, go to work." And he's like, "All right," like, "Yeah, fool." So we don't play that here. It's like you gotta learn, what the meaning of a hard-earned dollar is. If you continue to just keep giving your kids all this stuff and not teaching them how to work for it, man, make them do chores, do for hours.
Yeah, our kids do. They get paid for like
sometimes,
not all the time, but if there's something that I need and they want to earn $1 to do it done, yeah.
And that's how they'll learn about making money, earning it and stuff like that. You know,
you get paid to do something. Yeah. It's not automatically given to you. Like Henry always says, when the kids ask for allowance, and he loves to tell them, I do give you an allowance.
I allow you to live under my roof. I allow you to eat the food that I buy.
Yeah.
That was a funny joke I heard. I forgot who said that.
Yeah, he was... And I laugh at it every time he does.
Samoans, we don't do allowance.
Yeah.
No, we don't do allowance.
My kids always crack up when he does.
Samoan Polynesian people, we spit at allowance. Allowance, what the hell is that? We don't do that around here. We don't. It's not in our nature. It's not in our culture. It's just we don't do it.
Well, and that's something that you can.
You know what my allowance was when I was growing up?
You can apply in your own family if you want.
We tried it, and but. The good thing about, before I go into when I grew up, the good thing about allowance is when if you want to do allowance, it has to be, hey, you go take out the garbage, you wash the dishes, you vacuum, you clean. If I'm gonna have a list, if you guys complete this list, then you guys get paid for it. That's what to me allowance is. It's not just, oh yeah, you're spoiled as fuck, and here's an extra 500 a month. Like, that's some people do that allowance, and I don't know why other cultures do that, but in our culture, we're just too broke to do anything like that, and maybe that's why. Maybe it's just because of the financial intelligence isn't there yet. But maybe I'll dig into that. I'm gonna do some research about that. Other than that, when I grew up, my allowance was my bus fare and my lunch money, and I had to hustle that if I wanted to flip that. I had to walk home, and I had to work at the lunch in the cafeteria to eat free lunch so I could save that money. That's how I learned how to work hard for a buck. But yeah, I think that's about it, man. Yeah, I don't got nothing else to say, but I love you guys. And if you got any tips that you wanted to share, please, hey, do the voicemail thing. Go to anchor.fm, leave a voicemail, or just hit us up on YouTube and leave a comment. Or if you don't want to do that, you can go to iTunes and just leave a comment, rate, subscribe, and just continue to grow as we grow in here in the Grow Samoan podcast. I just want to double check, make sure that I got anything. The health tip for today is New Year's resolution is around the corner. Probably get into that, and I don't know. It's with the health tip today. Of course, it's gonna be educate yourself, because the measles outbreak and everything that's at the top of the world news right now in our community, and you got to educate yourself in all these vaccinations and all these medical up to date vaccination shots you have to take for your children. You know, it's just mandatory, especially after what just happened. Condolences once again to everybody in Samoa that has lost a loved one through this measles outbreak. We love you guys, and um, just hopefully you guys have a merry Christmas, and we'll be back to you guys after the holiday,
Yeah.
after the Christmas holiday, with another episode. And until then, keep growing, you guys. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Tofa soifua,
Bye, guys.
manuia lekelisimasi, and how do you say it in your language, hon? Palangi language. Merry Christmas, people. Merry Christmas, people.
I'm more Samoan than my husband.
No, you're part German too. How do you say Merry Christmas in German?
I have no idea. All right,
This
guys.
nizzles is izzles biznazles nieces. Something like that. All right, love you guys. Peace out. We out.
Bye, guys.
Peace.